Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, they are saying. So when they're saying simplicity is the ultimate sophistication, so in what aspects of life are they saying that simplicity is the ultimate sophistication? It is in terms of how we think, how we design our life, in our leadership, in our talks, all these things. I remember a couple of days ago, an individual asked me, sir, simplicity, does it mean only wearing simple clothes? Not necessarily. It might be just one of the manifestations. Understand the point? It is just one of the manifestations of simplicity. But simplicity is much more deep-rooted. Simplicity is in terms of how we think. Simplicity is in terms of how the leadership looks like. And to be honest with you, I was reading an article where they said effective leadership is a boring leadership because they focus on simple things and not drastic things. But many people think this effective, boring leadership is not good. And they go for all these drastic leadership styles which makes their life very difficult. Tell this to your Donald Trump, he will understand. Simplicity is in terms of how you think, in terms of how you act, in terms of how you live. That is simplicity. Usually what I think is this, the truth of life is simple. In this examination, there is no extraordinary complication associated here. The things that you want is just very simple. One is conceptual clarity. The second one is practice. Third one is multiple revision. If you are doing these three simple things, you will win no matter who you are. But do we do these simple things? Life is simple, but what do? We overcomplicate it in terms of how we react to it. You guys agree with me? Simple. That is what you are supposed to write here. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The main reasoning here they want to do is this one. Life is simple, but we overcomplicate in terms of how we deal with it. Minimalism as depth. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. It was asked in 2020 or 21 as far as I remember. In 2024, there was one more question similar to this. All ideas having large consequences always have a simple solution. Again, based on simplicity. All of you are following me. If you want to make money, get a job which pays you more. That's one way. Another simple thing that you can do, you can reduce your what? Unnecessary expenditure. Am I right or am I wrong? I was reading your Indian Express, and there I came across an economy-based article which said the credit card debt in our country is on the rise. Credit card debt, right? Whatever your credit card companies give you, is it a gift or is it a loan? It is a loan. You have to pay back that. Am I right? You will be paying some interest as well on that. Am I right or am I wrong? Credit card debt that our youths have, that our people have as of now is on the rise. We are forgetting that. You guys agree with me? You can build a house in a very reasonable, environmentally sustainable manner, in a simple way. But what do people want these days? A very elaborate, lavish house with a lift inside the house. There will be a floor, and within that floor there will be a bulb. Melgadenu bulpo, hillu bulpo, bulb fellow. So when I ask people, why are you doing these things? Say, this is the style. Understand the point? You want to walk with style. And I can understand if they have made a good amount of money and then they're spending it on it. Fine, I can understand. Howsoever, this money they have borrowed from your banks, 2.5 crore, 3 crore loan. And until and unless you die, you will be paying back this loan. And when you're paying back this loan, do you have a free will? Never. Never surrender your free will. No matter how much SBI bank says, we will give you very interesting loan rate of interest and everything. Understand point? I've seen people who are earning what 15-20,000 per month, but their expenditure is 35-40,000 per month. Right? Example, you people as well at times. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Do not collect way too many materials. Whatever materials you have is more than enough. Start complementing it. Start adding some more new information to it and start writing. Writing is more important for me rather than anything else. And when you're writing, will you be writing in a Shashi Tharoor manner? Never. Shashi Tharoor, no matter how much of substance he has, I don't think he is ever going to become a prime minister in our country. Because 90% of the times people don't understand him. So when you communicate with people, you need to know how to make them understand. So there was a politician who famously told, if you want to escape poverty in India, you need to have an escape velocity. Even educated people like you will not be aware what is escape velocity. And he was saying this to a group of farmers. Understand my point? Politicians who have become prime ministers or who have enjoyed mass backing is because they know what is the language that the mass understands. Understand my point? Siddharamaya by nature is from a legal profession, am I right? But whenever you see Siddharamaya, will he say Article 21, right to life and personal liberty? No. Hey, nan heldan kedo, aste. Am I right? Simple language. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. There was a scientist called as Richard Feynman. Bhuvan, any idea who is Richard Feynman? Physicist, good. He gave lectures. Other than that, he was involved in a project. Can anyone tell me? Manhattan Project. Now there is something called as Feynman technique, Feynman, Feynman technique. You can go back home and you can YouTube what it is. So in Feynman technique, what he says is this. This is what I approach my teaching also with. Feynman technique, he says, when you are understanding a concept, you should understand in such a way that when you present it, it should appear simple to others. No matter how much complicated the concept might be or might not be, you understand it first. And when you are teaching the concept to someone else, explain that concept to them in a simple way. If you are able to explain the concept to them in a simple way, then you have understood the concept, or else you yourself have not understood it at all. In all of the classes that I've taken, I always go back to your life and I give examples from your life. Am I right or am I wrong? The reason being, I want you to find simple examples for it. I want you to understand universalism, relativism, objectivism, subjectivism, everything from a simple point of view. This is the reason. General theory of relativity. Who gave this theory? Einstein. And how did he explain this theory? Did he say all the formulas and everything to the common people? No, no, no. He said, when you are with a beautiful girl, 1 hour appears 1 minute. On the other hand, when you're sitting on a hot stove, even if you're sitting for 1 minute, it appears like 1 hour. Am I right or am I wrong? That is what it is. Simplicity. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. This is what he meant. Understand my point? Why is it that we are hell-bent on sophisticating life? That is a question that we have to answer later on. Simplicity, please remember, is not just in terms of clothes. Understand my point? I think the person who asked this question to me, sir, simplicity, is it based on clothes, right? More often than not, I will be wearing a stock set of clothes. Very rarely will I buy something new because I'm not interested in that, right? So she thought simplicity is just in terms of clothes. No, simplicity is in terms of everything else. All of you following me? But we are hell-bent on complicating it. Honesty simplifies life. But do you think we are honest? We are dishonest. The moment we become dishonest, we have to worry about a lot many things in life. You guys agree with me? We complicate it. Relationship should be based on love, care and compassion. That is when trust is there. But we base our relationship on these universal values of love, care and compassion, or do we base it on deceit, deception? What do you think? Deceit and deception. That is why we lose. You guys agree with me? Simple. Can you tell me why is it that we are complicating things in life? One more reason. One more reason. I will only give you my reason because we do not think by ourselves. We borrow whatever thought process is there from others. Am I right or am I wrong? You read self-help books. The moment you complete a self-help book, you will feel great until you sleep. After you wake up, it is the same story continuing again and again, again and again. Am I right or am I wrong? Self-help book and the effect of self-help book is not going to be same on everyone. The reason is whatever is written in that self-help book and whatever your life might be, it is not similar. It is different. Whatever is written in the self-help book, it is the experiences of the author, not yours. So Robin Sharma, life and his experiences worked out for him. That doesn't mean that it will work out for you. How many people have read that book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, Everyday Hero? Do you think the world has changed drastically as such? Maybe few people would have changed here and there, but do you think drastically people have changed? No. You're living your life through book, through someone's idea of what is truth, but not based on your experiences. That is why you're losing out. All of you are following me. Simple. When you look at election process which exist in certain countries, are they simple or are they complicated? Sometimes they're complicated, right? You must have heard of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. For you to read itself was very irritating. Am I right or am I wrong? On the other hand, do we have the same system here for our general elections? No. Here, first past the post system. Understand my point? 35 bandidya, 36 bandidya, we don't care. As long as you have scored more number of votes, polled more number of votes, you're the winner. Both of the system have their pros and cons. But why did we go with first past the post system? It's a simple idea. And when we got independence in 1947 and we conducted our elections in 1951-52, the people of our country, were they literate enough? No. What is one of the major criticism of our constitution? You tell me. The language. The language of our constitution is like what language? Lawyers' language. And you know lawyers' language, right? They play with words. That is one of the major criticism because there is so much of lawyer terminologies. There is a lot of loopholes as well. You guys agree with me? If you look at USA constitution, USA's constitution, it is on the simpler side. It is on the shorter side. You guys agree with me? Like this. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. If you understand the important message behind it, that is minimalism as depth. You can apply depth from different dimensions, from different walks of life. As society these days, am I chasing minimalism or am I chasing maximalism? I want to maximize my power, my wealth, my fame, and everything else. And in the process of maximizing, what am I losing on? Health. You guys agree with me? This is also based on your knowledge. This is also based on your reasoning.